Hello everyone, it's Petko Alexandrov and welcome to this Bitcoin price live video where I'll be talking about what happened yesterday. I'll go through the Bitcoin chart, the Ethereum chart and the Cardano chart because these are the three major cryptos we are following and I guess you are following as well. So what happened, and I know you're looking for the answer why that happened, and if you go through all the crypto news media you will see so many different possible reasons, but there is no actually a sustainable reason, or there is nothing huge that happened that caused that crash. Okay, I don't want to call it crash, more I can call it a dump, because basically what happened is the huge investors and whales, Bitcoin miners, call them whatever you want, decided to dump the price and buy in cheaper. And we've seen this so many times, and there is no place to panic because we all know that the price will recover and it will reach to new highs. Okay, we have seen that so many times. Now if you go through the different news, and I'm sure you have already done that, you will see that people are doing different analysis, but to be honest, that was not expecting. And there will be some news like SEC going to sue Coinbase. They were suing so many things. They were suing Ripple, Binance. What I want to share is that there was nothing really specific. There was with Cardano some failures with the tests, and probably the update in September won't be successful. Cardano was not built for the current DeFi landscape. We all know that it was not built for that purpose, but that's why it's being updated, right? Ethereum hasn't been updated to be proof of stake, but it will become proof of stake sooner or later. Okay, so there is nothing really bad that happens on the blockchain, on none of the blockchains, not on the Bitcoin, not on the Ethereum, not on Cardano. Everything is fine. There is no leak on the blockchain. There were no stolen Bitcoins, so take it easy. The most important in such cases is not to panic. Because yesterday, the people that panicked and sold, they paid extremely huge gas prices. So as you already may know, if you are selling or if you are transferring even Ethereum from one wallet to another in order to sell it, you are paying gas fees. And if I have to go to ethereumprice.org/gas, I recorded recently a video about it. Actually, I published it yesterday. I will put a link below in the description. And right here in the top right hand corner, you will see the gas fees just exploded yesterday. Okay, normally they are somewhere below 100 gig away, and yesterday they went above 3000 gig away. This is because a lot of people rushed into selling the Ethereum and they paid those huge fees. And if you panic through that candlestick, or let me switch to the hourly chart, and you will see how quickly actually it happened yesterday, just in 2 hours. Okay, in 2 hours the price fell from $3,700 down to $3,700 for the Ethereum. Is huge. And if you panic during this time and you rush to sell it, and if you store it, for example, on your ledger, and you want to transfer to any of the exchanges to sell it, so one time you will be paying the gas fee to transfer Ethereum from one wallet to another, and another time you will be actually paying the gas fee when you're selling it, okay, or the fee of the exchange or whatever you are using. So this would normally take time, and if you decide to sell it over here, and it will take you time to transfer from one wallet to another if you're not ready on the exchange to sell it, and then it will take you time to execute. At times like that, do not panic. I one more time want to repeat that there is nothing really special that happened, but just a dump. Okay, let's have a look at the Bitcoin price. I will go to Bitcoin price live right now, what's going on, but let's have a look at what happened yesterday. The highest point is nearly 53,000, the lowest point is 42,800, so it's above $10,000 move from one day. Okay, which means that a lot of people sold it, and it started with the whales. They are the ones capable of pushing the price that much down. That's the truth. Okay, no need to have any proofs. This is how the market works, and That's one of the dark sides on the crypto market, because we are talking about decentralization here, but that's not really decentralized when a group of people or many people organize themselves and sold it. And I'm not talking about some Reddit. This is not GameStop thing, okay? Don't look through the forums or subreddits for people that organized and said, okay, let's sell the Bitcoin. They can do that with some altcoin, but not with the Bitcoin. Only the whales, the Bitcoin miners, the huge guys can cause such a crash, okay? Only they can do it, not the massive people. Even if you find a subreddit or any forum where thousands of people are organized, they don't have the capability to do that. Maybe they can affect a little bit the price, but not 10,000 move, okay? They cannot do it. So there is nothing, I repeat for a third time, nothing to worry, don't panic. I'm keeping all my coins. I didn't sell anything, because if you look on the daily chart one more time, I will go to the Bitcoin price live chart right now. So at the current moment it trades at 46,400 something, almost 500. But you see, until that moment there was nothing to worry about, right? The price is just going up in a nice uptrend, series of high highs, series of high lows. It went above the 15,000 nicely, and then just poof, it dropped, right? It's totally different from what happened. I saw that many times today and yesterday in some YouTube videos, and that's why I decided to record that one, to make that clear. It's nothing to do with what happened in May, okay? Because I saw that many times. It's the same thing as May. It's not, okay? Right here we had this series of high highs, high lows. We had the first sign here because we had the first lower high, but I have mentioned that in my previous videos. The lower high is not confirmed if we don't see a lower low. So that was just a small sign that the trend is getting weaker. And then we had another push, and we had kind of reversal candlestick, something we didn't have in here. Then we had the drop. Then we had this first lower high, and this lower high was confirmed by a lower low than that one. Okay, so from that moment we were clearly in a downtrend, very clearly in a downtrend. Okay, as well we had a break of this trend line over here. This candlestick here from the 12th of May showed that things are going bad, and then they went really bad. And we had this head and shoulder formation, so that was the one shoulder, the head and another shoulder, and it worked really nice. Actually, if I draw it over here, you will see that the distance from the head down to the shoulders, the line of the shoulders, projected nearly perfectly, okay, down to the 28,000. But this time it's different, okay? This time this thing didn't happen. It just dropped dramatically with $10,000. Now if the price does something like that, and I am expecting it to do something like that, and it drops lower and it breaks this trend line that we have from yesterday, and if it drops and it breaks, then I'll be probably happy selling some Bitcoin at 47,000, because we might be in a new downtrend, all right? But first I want to see a lower high than that one. I want to see a clear failure of the recent high, and then I want to see break of this trend line, and then if the price drops below the bottom, which at that moment sits at 42,830, then we will be talking about new downtrend. But for the moment we are still in an uptrend, okay? So one more time, don't worry about future things. If we get into the downtrend, then we'll be into the downtrend. Now we are in an uptrend. However, I am very skeptical that the price will form high above the 50,000, because this thing, when people see this thing, they tend to panic, okay? And they panicked yesterday. I see the panic today, and the panic will continue, because when people open and they go to Google and they write Bitcoin price chart live or Bitcoin price live analysis and so on, even they don't have access to charts like most of us, if they just go to Google and they write Bitcoin price, what they will see is the price from sorry guys, this is in Bulgarian left, so let me switch to American dollars. So when they see the price just dropping and they refresh the page and it goes lower and it fresh and they go lower and they panic and they just sell it. They don't even look at the chart. They don't do the analysis. And this panic usually comes after the sell-off from the whales, and this is why they're doing it, right? They are selling it off, they're taking their profits, they're happy selling about 50,000 obviously this time, and when the mass of people panics, they will buy it cheaper, and I'm already sure that they have bought it 43, 45, but if the panic continues, they will keep buying it on a lower levels, right? So I won't be surprised to see the price dropping further below today or tomorrow, next weeks, okay? And if it drops below the 42, which is the support, or we can say the 42 to 42 500 zone, then it will take a long time for the price to recover. Probably it will be another month or two or even longer. Maybe we will not see the price by the end of the year going above the 50,000 again. But again, I say I am more optimistic to believe that the price will recover faster. Probably we'll see some lower high and then retest of this trend line, and then it will continue higher. I would stand for this one, okay? And don't take it as an advice to buy it or something. This is what I personally feel like it will happen, but the truth is nobody knows what will happen, all right? So I don't want to do some Bitcoin price prediction over the chart, because everyone who does that is simply guessing, okay? Nobody knows what will happen unless you are a whale and you are contacted with other whales and you guys organize yourselves to sell off. Okay, so in times like that, don't panic because you are paying huge fees and huge gas fees. I, one more time, didn't sell anything. I would be selling only one more time if I see something like that. Okay, if the price forms a lower high, but without a lower high, I'm not selling anything. Okay, without the lower high, I'm not selling anything. And there will be a link below in the description for my Patreon page. This is where I share what I'm buying and selling. You can check that out. And as well, then I will be looking for the break of the trend line, and then obviously if the price drops below the 42, then it's getting negative. At this time it depends. If you have bought it cheaper, then you would be happy selling it below the 42, right? But if you have bought it at the 50, you wouldn't be happy selling it at 42. So I don't suggest you doing that. You better add some more and buy on cheaper price so you can average the price. That would be the smarter decision. Going quickly through Ethereum, very similar thing over here, bounced from the 3000. This is the last time I have bought it, so I'm still on a profit with all my Ethereum positions. And then Cardano will handle it worse, I guess, because of those rumors that Cardano is not ready for the DeFi and so on. So I expect a further decline of Cardano. I have bought it after it retested the 250s. So it broke above and then it retested the 250 and then it continued higher. But unfortunately that didn't happen. I'm alright with it. If it retests the 180, I'll be happy buying some more. If it retests lower down to the 150 or the $1, which I don't really think will happen, I'll be happy buying some more Cardano. Alright, so this was my Bitcoin price live analysis. If you want to share what you think, I'll be super happy to see it in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. Stay safe and don't panic.